So how did the Pediatric Orthopedic Center begin? It began when I was a resident of the Boston Children's under the guidance of Dr. John Hall. He was the epitome of what my grandmother said: if you change a child's life, you can change the world. He was a pediatric orthopedic surgeon that was mentor to many, including myself. You could see how he could take a child's life and go ahead and treat that child like his own child and change it for the betterment and give that child a lifetime of health and enjoyment. And I said, I want to be just like Dr. John Hall. So from that point on, he became my mentor. He taught me to always strive to be the best, to treat a child like your own, and to make sure you train with the best people in the field to go wherever it takes and learn the latest and greatest techniques, which I continue to do. Now, my expertise, though I take care of trauma and sports, is pediatric spine, like Dr. Hall. And so we have the Pediatric Orthopedic Center where we have subspecialties, but today we'll highlight the Scoliosis Center. And we found out that in the Scoliosis Center, what Dr. Hall showed us was teamwork, and putting great people together is what really brings everything together to restore a child's health. It's not an individual, it's a team. So here you can see behind us, these are various models that we now make before we operate on people's spines, which allow us to do it very safely and do a rapid recovery. But that's really the end result, and that's what we want to avoid. What we try to do is have a team that works with ortho bracing, special imaging, special physical therapy, in order to prevent that from happening. This is the EOS X-ray machine. So getting to the principle of providing the best care for our patients, it provides 1/10 the dose of the radiation to a child. It can be decreased to 1/50th of the dose, so the child is not exposed to any significant radiation. My child had scoliosis, and this is the machine that I would have wanted for my child when she was treated. And that is why I went to great lengths to make this the first EOS machine to be brought in the state of New Jersey, because the children I take care of are like my children. And this not only provides low dose radiation, it allows for 3-dimensional reconstruction of the spine when you're planning for bracing or surgery, and also allows for full evaluation of the spine and gives you information that standard X-rays doesn't provide when providing for children outside a center. So here at the center, I hope I've shown you that we provide the latest and the greatest technology and care that we can provide for your children, and we treat your children like our own. But sometimes I'm asked, what is the greatest moment in your career? And it's not one, but it's many, but they all have the same theme. It's when I walk through town where I live, and I would walk with my daughter, and a parent would come up and say, Dr. Rieger, do you remember me? And how he share their story with me and how I took care of their child and how I changed their lives. And my daughter looks up at me and says, Daddy, did you take care of that family like that? And I said, yes. He goes, and you did all that? And I said, yeah, that's what we do. I treat them all like you. And she says, is that why you call the kids my sweet angel, because you call me? I said, yes, I treat them just like you, my darling. She goes, Daddy, I'm so proud of you. That's the greatest story. And that's why I do what I do every day, to change people's lives, because that's how I would want my daughter to be treated by my colleagues.